Hey y'all, it's Brad Allen with the Art of Real Estate. And before we jump in today, I gotta ask you that favor like I always do. Make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe button so I can help people like you that wanna increase their game and be a better agent. So if you can do that for me, I'm happy to share the following with you. Here are the 5 rookie mistakes agents are making in 2025. And to be honest, you may not know you're not even doing them. So I wanna bring it to your attention. I wanna talk through it because I think if you can get over these mistakes, your business can be even better than it is right now. Mistake 1 that I see is people are starting to handle this like a side hustle. They're like, hey, my business is slowing down. I'm gonna go focus on some other things. It might not even be another job, but it might be like, hey, I'm gonna be at the house more. I'm gonna work in my yard. I'm gonna do things. And guys, when things slow down, when you don't have the business you want, that is not the time to treat it like a side hustle. That needs to be your full-time hustle. I think you should be sitting at your desk, whether it's your house or your office, 8 hours a day if you got nothing to do. Sounds weird, but you would be amazed at the creativity, the ideas, and the stupid shit you'll come up with to try and get business. You're not gonna be doing that if you're riding a lawnmower around your house. Mistake number 2 is people are chasing deals instead of building relationships. And now I'm gonna blame the last couple of years in real estate because we knew how crazy it was, or we know how crazy it was. And at the end of the day, you didn't really have to build relationships. You literally just had to be in front of people and they were already willing to buy and sell a house. But people are still trying to chase the transaction. And I've got a good example. We had an agent that worked for us not too long ago. She worked with us briefly because it just wasn't a good cultural fit. And she sold a lot of houses, but very rarely, come to find out, did she explain anything to these buyers and sellers. Very rarely did she go through the process ahead of time. Very rarely did she give an opinion that actually probably would have helped them in the long run. She was in it for the transaction. How fast can I get in front of them? How fast can they sign the paperwork? How fast can I get them closed? And honestly, I'm still dealing with some of that fallout today because the people that she worked with are not happy. They didn't have a great experience, and we're trying to salvage that because you know why? They feel like a transaction. They felt like a piece of meat. Imagine if you go into somebody's house and you sit down for a couple of hours and you talk to them. You see what their needs are. You see why they're moving. You see how you can help them. And if you really do that and you treat people like a human, you treat people like they're literally packing up everything they own and moving it to a new area that is scary, that is overwhelming, that they don't know exactly why they're doing it, but they just know they're doing it for a job or whatever else. They may not be fully committed, but if you can have that conversation and treat them like a human, it will go so much better. Same goes with your sphere. If you're just calling people like a booty call, just trying to get a deal this week, but you haven't talked to them in the last 6 months, it's probably not gonna go that well. But if you built that relationship, if you built those connections over time and it hasn't seemed like a transaction, those people are gonna call you. This is one of the fundamental things you need to be doing, and don't stop doing it ever. Mistake number 3 I'm seeing is people are pulling back on video and social media. Guys, what are you doing? Social media and videos are going to be one of the best things you can do for your business. And if you watch my other videos on sphere of influence and everything else, you know how much of an advocate I am of this. And the reason being is you're working hard to meet people. You're working hard to get referred by other people. And guess what those referrals are gonna do the first time they hear your name? They're gonna look you up. And if it's nothing but like bunny rabbits and kid pictures, are they really gonna think that you're the person that is going to be entrusted to sell their biggest investment? Probably not. And I'm not saying it's got to be all real estate, but as you meet these people and you have a good social media brand going behind you, that is constantly going to be in their feed, that is constantly going to show up on their phone. Whether they watch it or not, I don't care, but they're going to see Brad Allen's face and Brad Allen's name as they scroll through it. It is free. It is free advertising that is going to keep you top of mind in between the times you check in and help them with their biggest real estate needs. So why are we pulling back? Now's the time to double down. No, you don't have to post 5 times a day. No, you don't have to post a video every other day. But there are things you can do that can make you consistent. And here's what I'll give you. If you don't like video, cool, don't do video. But you can still do videos without you in them. You could still do a walkthrough. And if you really start paying attention to your competitors, you'll notice that a lot of them are not in front of their cameras, they're behind them, but it still counts because your name's across the top. So quit avoiding it, double down, triple down, quadruple down on it actually, and get back to it. One of my biggest pet peeves of all is number 4. You're not using a CRM. I sit down with agents all the time, talking about our business model, see if we're a good fit. Question, what CRM are you using? Oh, I don't use one, I just use my calendar, or I just use my Excel spreadsheet. Great, that's a great tool. It really is for amateurs. But CRMs are dynamic, they're ever evolving, and it needs to be a storage place that helps you think. I don't know about y'all, but I know a lot of agents keep a notepad next to their bed at night because they wake up and they forgot to call Sally Sue and they got to write it down because they can't go back to bed. If you got a robust CRM, you don't have to do that shit. Your CRM is going to tell you to call Sally Sue because you've already taken the time to create a plan, to keep notes. This is where you need to spend your time. So if we're a little bit slower right now, really dive in, see what information you're missing, but also make sure everybody in your CRM has a follow-up plan. It can be as easy as a monthly reminder, and you can look at your phone like, oh, I just talked to him 2 days ago, and you don't have to do it. But you need something to help take all this craziness in our world, take it out of your head and put it into a computer that will help you be a good person. And don't be remiss. People understand that you're in sales. My banker calls me every month, just about on the same day of the month, because I'm tagged in his calendar and he's touching base. I don't care. It's great. If I have questions, I ask him. If I don't, it's great talking to him. We catch up about the economy and I move on. So don't get in your own way. Take your time, build your CRM, and really invest in it. All right, and the last one is mistake number 5. And not only do I see this in real estate agents, I'm starting to see it in my 12-year-old daughter too. You're comparing yourself to everybody else. Like, quit it. Cut it out. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but you are seeing people out there that are living a fantasy world. Their perception is outkicking their reality. And so you're watching them and you're like, well, I'm not as good as that person, or they're taking the business here, and you're trying to replicate it. What I would do is take an internal evaluation of what your strengths are and build to that. Cut out the noise. Cut out the people posting 5, 6, 7 times a day. Guys, if they're posting that much, they're not doing all the business they're saying they're doing. Look at your business and build it to the place that you want. Just like here at the Art of Real Estate, I could work for any franchise, I could sell to any company, and a lot of them have tried to buy us. But at the end of the day, I've decided with my business partner, Mary Lane, that our brand is boutique. Our brand is full service. Our brand is to help agents live the life they want to live while not going crazy. And at the end of the day, I can't compare myself to people that have 1,000 people in their downline and they get to make these cool videos all day. What I have to do is focus on what we believe in and what we do. And guess what? It works. So at the end of the day, quit the comparison, just do what you're good at, and people will value that 100%. So if this video is a little too close to home, I apologize, but actually I don't. Hopefully I ruffled a few feathers. Hopefully you took an internal inventory of what's going on and maybe what you stopped. And if you feel like you're lacking in one of these 5 things, feel free to reach out to me. I'll share with you what I share with my agents, or double down, do some research, and get a little bit better at the things that you're not great at. Finally, if you didn't hit that like and subscribe button at the beginning of the video, go ahead and do that now, please. I'm trying to keep these things in your inbox so we can make the entire real estate industry a little bit better, one video at a time.